That earthquake nearly 200 miles away, but still felt by thousands right here in the Upstate. Our newsroom this morning flooded with your phone calls and emails telling us my home is shaking. Madeline Hackett tonight with more on what you felt.
Everything started shaking and trembling, including me. I was like, what the world?
A morning quake waking up the Upstate. Reports of tremors felt as far south as 96, as far north as Travelers Rest. That's where local pastor Jonathan Tompkins was this morning when it rocked his home.
Felt this rumbling, kind of just my chair kind of shaking. And at first I thought, well, maybe my adrenaline is just up after having rehearsed this sermon in my head.
The scope of the quake felt far and wide. Those roughly 15 seconds felt all the way out here in Donalds. Carolyn Murray spending a casual Sunday morning on the couch when she says the wall started creaking, her lamp rattling.
I did what every girl does. I picked up the phone and called my mama. Mama, what the world? She goes, honey, you just probably experienced a little earthquake. It's okay.
No reports of any major injuries, and overall, damage was minimal.
I think the only damage was me, because I was truly shaking also. It is 2020, and you never know what's coming next.
In Donalds, Madeline Hackett, WYFF News 4.
The quake heard around the region. We have seen many of your photos from damage left behind. This is from Four Brothers, a store in Sparta. You can see products littering the floor there. This photo now from Mikey Witt showing you inside a Food Line. Take a look at that. Many items fell off store shelves. He also took this picture of some of the structural damage the quake caused. Seismologists say the earthquake originated about 2 miles below the surface. Meteorologist Cedric Haynes joining us now with a closer look at what caused this and what came just before that. Cedric?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Joe, this has definitely been an interesting day when it comes to earthquakes across the area. But hey, it is 2020, right? Now, again, this registered at about 5.1 on the magnitude scale there. It actually got down to 3 miles total there in depth there across the ground there. And it happened around 8:07 this morning. This is the largest earthquake since about 1916 in North Carolina, where they had a 5.2 magnitude earthquake. The interesting thing about that, it was centered over Asheville. Now, over the past few days, we've had several earthquakes kind of in and around the Sparta area. So this is not the only one that has occurred, and these shakes will probably continue because of the activity that's increasing along the fault line. And we talk about local fault lines. We have a couple in our area that we keep an eye on. We've got the Brevard Fault Zone. This is likely the one that helped to instigate the Asheville earthquake back in 1916. And then, of course, we've got the Pax Mountain Fault System as well. So we can have some rumbling from time to time. It's not that unusual, but hey, it still will definitely get your attention, right? Live Super Doppler 4 HD, we've got some storms out there getting your attention. A few pop-up storms showing up across the area. In fact, we'll show you here, we've got a couple of storms here near Lawrence and also over near Greenwood as well. And again, we had a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Cherokee County, but that has been allowed to expire. Another growing storm here just south of Woodruff, heading off towards the east, northeast there. So we're watching that, and another storm just north of Greenwood as well. This evening, again, isolated storms. Otherwise, temperatures warm into the 80s. We'll clear this out of here tonight. We've got more humid weather on the way, along with more stormy weather on the way as well. We'll walk you through the timing of that in just a few moments. Joe?
Cedric, thank you. A good reminder tonight to download the WYFF News 4 app. As we got your reports this morning and got more official information, we updated our website, sending you the latest information straight to your phone. You can also sign up for alerts in the app to make sure you get that information right away.
Everybody's buzzing about it. You probably felt some tremors across the Upstate. Let me show you where Sparta, North Carolina is. It's in Wilkes County, right near the Virginia border, and a 5.1 magnitude earthquake is considered moderate. It can still do some damage, and it'll be interesting to see if there are any damage reports from it. But because it's in the Appalachian Mountain Range, that stone of the mountains kind of transmits that vibration, and it's been felt all across the Upstate a good ways away. We've had quite a few reports from people calling in. So yes, it was an earthquake this morning, 5.1, right along the Virginia-North Carolina border in Sparta.